There. Okay. There we go. We'll put up a big one. If it'll work. Let's go video. There we go. Again, maybe not. Fucking set up. I'm just trying something out. And I am cooking. Don't mind me or my camera or anything else in the world. There. Here's something to look at anyways. Jojo. Hey, girl. Thank you. Just cooking dinner, and I'm just gonna throw this sculptures up live, and I'm gonna just sit and talk. Oh, no problem. Spread your wings here. I get a lot of different people in my chats and channels, so. No, they're not very heavy. That one there, maybe 5 pounds. I haven't weighed. I've weighed the big ones. The big ones are, you know, the big ones are 50 pounds, 60 pounds. These are pieces off the big ones, so. I'm going to butcher that name. ℤ𝔼𝔻'𝕃. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Pap. Yeah, I am just getting ready to cook up some dinner, so I'm in the kitchen right now anyway, so I figured I'd throw these up while I'm sitting here doing nothing and trying out the new camera. I may go on Twitch. I haven't decided yet. I need to get them posted on Twitch and get a whole new audience and, you know, try to sell this. But, I figured I'd just spin them while I do dishes or cook my dinner. I'm not going to go into showing how to cook pot roast again. I've done that a couple times already. I know, ℤ𝔼𝔻'𝕃, hopefully, you're welcome. Again, I get a lot of great people in here. I really haven't had too many trolls or haters, so hopefully that continues. And, it's all about sharing everybody out and seeing other people. So I like it. If I stop talking, it's because I'm trying to do something else. But anyways, hope everybody's having a good weekend. I worked on my truck a little bit, and now I'm hungry, so. Figured while I was in the kitchen, I might as well throw those up and see if anybody wants one. And I'll switch them out here every few minutes or so. I really need to get a better setup. I know if I sound kind of distant, as I'm over at the sink now, so give me a minute and I'll be back over. Jojo, I need to come see you guys. I'm kind of shut down a little bit. Haven't really been doing much. All my about info is, you can go to my about and get all my info as far as everything. I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so I'm trying to save that for another day. Okay. Yeah, so here's another unique piece I kind of really like. Yeah, they weigh maybe 5 pounds. They're not extremely heavy. Anywhere from 5 to 10. You can buy them through my Cash App or my PayPal. I'll put my stuff right here, JoJo. Again, I usually do that. You know, this one that's spinning right now, I would ship out for 120, 100 for the sculpture, 20 for shipping. Most of them are $100. You know, I ask $20 for shipping, but if you email me, give me 1 second. I'm putting up my information right now. Maybe I'll pin it at the top. Or try anyways. Give me 1 sec. I mean, I got really easy PayPal and Cash App. And then email. There. Ta-da. Cool, Pap. But there's that, so you don't have to do that. Hey, Stuart. Yeah, I think they're spinning a little bit fast, but yeah, they're all different. They're all unique. They're all just really, really cool pieces. I decided to go horizontal. I'm trying to mess with the YouTube live. It's a lot different than StreamYard. How's it going on the other side of the pond, Stuart? I've actually shipped to the UK. I've shipped one to the UK. Mike's Fishing Home, he bought one, and then a bunch of people. We had an auction in his channel last year when he was around, and a lady Froggy bought one over in the UK. I shipped it to her. I thought it was going to be more expensive than it was, but it really wasn't. And so, but again, if you see something, email me. You know, I'll make a deal with you. You know, $100 for the bigger ones. You know, the tiny ones. You know, if somebody wants to make a donation for $20 or $30, I'll send them out a little tiny one or a small or something. You know, $50 will get you a small. Actually, you know, these ones here, you know, the smaller ones, they go for around 60. Those coming through all right. I'm trying to figure these out. They're kind of, you know, you get to the smaller ones, I kind of try to move the camera, but I'm trying not to move the camera too much tonight. You know, the more intricate they are, you know, like this one here. Sorry, I'm just throwing up some pretty ones now. That one there, you know, I'd ship it out $100. You know, you ladies out there, you can probably talk me down to 80. Well, thanks, JoJo. Yeah, I'm just not moving the camera around right now. But email me if you see one you like, or if you just want me to see them, or if you just want to see them. and then make a choice. I can send you pictures. I am on Facebook Messenger. That's the easiest way to send pictures. Or text. I can text pictures. It's totally up to you. Texas Donna's got one. Hi, girl. Again, yeah, JoJo, if you want one, just let me know. What you doing today, Donna? Well, hopefully you got it put back together. It's still bugging me a little bit. Texas got one. Texas Donna's got one that looks just like this one almost, but hers is bigger. And watching me, you're not watching me. What's up, Most Hated Grower? How you doing today? I saw you on earlier. I stopped in and gave a thumbs up. I haven't really been talking too much today. But, okay. All right. You got this one for your bookend if you want it. Hint, hint. Yeah, I kicked back this morning. Then I went out and worked on my truck. It's getting cold. It's supposed to get down in the 20s tonight. Maybe 28. So I got to go chop some firewood here. There you go. Just let me know. Again, I mean, they look a lot different in person too. I'm watching this on my tablet, and it looks like it doesn't even look good on my tablet. It looks decent on my phone, but you know, again, I'm not on StreamYard, so that's kind of why I did this. If you go vertical on YouTube, and it just looks like crap. Anyways, go ahead and talk amongst yourself real quick. I'm going to try to get my pot cleaned here, and start my dinner because I cook it for at least 2 hours. I would show y'all, but I've already done it twice already. Same pot roast kind of deal. Potatoes, carrots, onion, garlic. Pretty much just brown it and sear it. I just throw it in my pot and let it simmer for a couple hours. Comes out just melt in your mouth. It's kind of strange because I tried to do the crock pot roast, and it always came out like leather. I don't know why. So bear with me if you don't mind. And I'll throw another one up before I get that. This one here, again, you know, I really love this one. They're pretty much $100 bill will get you a sculpture, a nice sculpture. You know, they got a lot of detail in them and everything. Yeah, I kind of rotated for this. Yeah, I rotated it to horizontal, JoJo. because I was watching somebody's live earlier. Let's see. Yeah, I may go back to StreamYard. I just don't like this setup. I really don't like the way this is set up, honestly. See, it looks totally different on my phone. Just trying to get it in closer for everybody that, you know, you can get a little more detail if you want to buy it or whatever you want to do. I tried it last year, but then I just really haven't checked it out. Yes, Donna, I'm gonna try to get one. Like I said, you know, I've got a lot to get. I want to get a laptop and a printer, a water pump for my truck. You know, if I remember, I'll look for a black light bulb when I go to Dollar General. But again, I need to sell some of these so I can go and buy some stuff. You know, I've got the money I've got two people, let's see, two people's that bought some last week. Two people bought them, so I got that, and I'm shipping everything out Monday. I've got 4 other packages that are going out as freebies, so that's a little bit of money out of my pocket. You know, 2 people, 1, and then, you know, of course, there's, you know, some other stuff that's going on too. So I talked about MLB yesterday, and I'm going to send him some. There's some metal detecting people that I watch every Sunday night, and I'm going to send some out to them. Pretty much for exposure. A lot of it's just exposure. So, yeah, that's it, exposure. But you know, these are really cool. And then this coming up month in May, I will be pouring a whole new mound, a whole new fire ant mound. So, yeah, that'll be exciting. And I'll try to do that live. And, you know, you guys sit there and you guys can watch it live. And then when I go to dig it up, you guys will just be like, wow. You know, anyways, but yeah, just these small ones, they're, you know. Hey, Toto. Curbside. Thank you. Again, you know, I call these the medium size. All the mediums, you know, are about, you know, $100. Um, you know, shipping's $20. So that's a pretty good deal. And then I've got lots of them. You can always go back and I try to post them in my playlist. I've got cat playlist, fire ant sculpture playlist, funny food playlist, whatever. But if you guys want to see them, if you see one, you can always just email me. Hey, Mike. surprised you guys are all over here. I know Jody was live there. I went in and said hi to Jody, and then I kind of shut everything down because I came in here to cook. And I figured, heck, if I'm cooking, I might as well just spin some art. You know, I'm trying to chat a little bit, but just kind of letting it spin. Not really paying attention. I'll just pretty much feel like I'm talking to myself, but I know you guys are there, so it would get bad if I start answering myself. You know, if you got any questions, just holler, and I'll be right back. I'm getting my steak ready for tonight. Yeah. All right, JoJo. All right, JoJo. Hey, William. Yeah. Again, just email me. Let me know. I mean, I got anywhere from, you know, if somebody wants to make a $20 donation, I'd send something out. All the way up to, if you want the big one, it's $2,500, and you got to come get it. A lot of them are around $100. I usually ask 120 for shipping, especially on the bigger ones. 150. I've got some for 150. You know, $80, $60. It just all depends how big and how intricate the piece is. And thanks for coming in, William. Thanks. I don't know what you like about them. If you like my art, I don't talk very well, but I try to. My cat videos do the best. So, but here, let's throw this guy. This guy is really cool. Again, you know, $100, I'd send it out. These are medium pieces. Hopefully this phone won't screw up. The phone probably will, but again, I kind of really need to get a new setup. But this is what I got for now. My animal magnetism. Yeah, it's I would do a cooking video, but again, I've already did the pot roast, and that's what I'm cooking tonight. I may do one when I do the crab legs. I mean, there really ain't nothing to cooking crab legs. But I almost cooked them up. I got some snow crab legs, ℚ crab, and you know that'll be a 15-minute video because that's what you do. You steam your crab legs for 15 minutes and you eat them. So really nothing to cooking crab legs. I might do a short, you know, crab legs, yummy. Heck, those shorts get more views than my artwork. Go figure. I was kind of talking about the analytics of YouTube last night. It's just pathetic. You know, people, they tell you what to do, and we want shorts, and, you know, they won't push your shorts out unless it's interesting, I guess, or funny, or if you're monetized. So, yeah, what's going on here? Goldie, hey there, girl. William, you can go ahead and share your own channel, bud. I'm okay. You know, I've been a little bummed out, but I'm trying to get out of the funk. Yeah, all the girls, you know, I've got to throw something up every morning for the girls, for the ladies. Life in general, Goldie, just life in general. Hang on a minute. I'll be right there. One sec. All right, I'll take a break here. Yeah, the cat videos are. I'm trying to get some more good ones. I mean, they go nuts all day long. So I'm cooking dinner. That's why I kind of threw up my sculptures. I'm cooking dinner right now. Pot roast. You can go to my food playlist, and you can, or one of my lives, and watch me do pot roast. I did 2 lives on pot roast, so. The time here is 4:30. It's 4:30 here. Miss Slim Twiggy is going live. Yeah, it's 4:30 here. Cats are playing. They're going nuts. I'm going to have to get them when they're going nuts and videotape them and go live. I tried the other day, but they just wasn't having it. Did a short 20-minute live. I've been playing fetch with Mouse and Bob all morning today. That's their favorite thing to do, is play fetch. So now they're just running around chasing each other, getting into whatever they can. Seems like when I'm always in here trying to film my art, that's what they like to do. Let's see here. Let's throw up another one. Here, I'll throw this one up. I know somebody that wants this, but it's going to start coming down to somebody buys it, then that's it. Fitness Hutch. Skilled Core, hey, how you doing, man? I saw you in Swifties last night. I really didn't participate. Again, I just haven't been feeling myself or anything. Yeah, William, I come and watch you. You know, I give you a thumbs up and I try to say something, but the fitness hutch, huh? All right, well, I'm an old fart, so I'm not much into fitness, but I'll give it a look there, Goldie. Oh, you heading out, William? All right. Thanks for coming in. That's fine. I mean, I'll check it out. I'm 53 years old, and I'm not. Of course, I've never really been into fitness. um, but then again, you know, in construction, a carpenter all my life, so that's what I classified as fitness was getting up and going to work every morning was my workout. So, you know. Anyways, heat up some oil. I'm gonna throw my. It's actually a sirloin tip roast, and I'm gonna brown it up. Yeah, it's better to have a strong head, strong mind. Use your. You know, I mean, I've done a lot of labor all my life, of course. You know, I mean, some of you see me out there with a chainsaw, right, Donna? I mean, that's fun to me. Running my chainsaw is fun. That's not even work. But you know, like working on my truck today, I thought about filming, but see, I need to get a new water pump for my truck because it overheats, and it's been overheating ever since I bought the stupid thing, and so it's got to be the water pump. I've done just about everything else. So until I can get the money for the water pump, I went out there and I took out the thermostat. That way, at least the water will run through the engine and hopefully cool it off. So that's what I did today. Because I don't know, you know, hopefully things go as I think they're going to go. But next weekend, I might just hop in my expedition, throw Mouse and Bob in there, and leave. That's where I'm at right now. You might not see me for a while. I may just again hop in my expedition and go. But hopefully things will work out, and I'll be around for a couple more months. I really do want to go pour another fire ant sculpture, but I have to talk to somebody about that. Well, you know, I mean, I can do it. It's just, but, well, you know, a thermostat is pretty much for wintertime use. You don't really need a thermostat in the summer. You know, it helps your engine get warm. That way you can run a heater and it warms up quicker. But when I lived in Arizona, everybody took the thermostat out when I lived in Arizona. Didn't need a thermostat, you know. Looks like I'll be going to town Monday, so I'll get everybody's packages shipped off Monday. Oh, you hear it, huh? Texas, that's what I've done all my life. My first home was a tent. I kind of went over this in a live the other day. Was my mom moved back to Reno. I stayed in Truckee, and my grandma gave me a tent, and I lived in it for 3 months at the lake. That was my first home. And then the next year I got a trailer. And up until last year, I've always had a camper. Thanks, full half. Thanks for coming in. I mean, I think they're all cool. Yeah, and hopefully I can sell some. Even the mirror here, I like the mirror. I know that it's a little bit far away, but I'm switching them out left and right. Yeah, I've traveled the United States. That's why I want to get a camper again, so I can put all my stuff in it and head back west. If I can sell one of the big ones, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I will definitely get out of here. I'm so sick of Tennessee. There you go. Yeah, you'll have to go back if you want to see my steak. It's a sirloin tip roast, and I am just got done browning it in some olive oil. And now we are going to I really need to get to town, but this will last me until Monday. Good thing about where I live is that, town's not too far away, but town's about 8 miles. Problem is, they only got one grocery store, and they got two Dollar Generals, two gas stations, and a post office, and that's pretty much it. That's the entire town. Bob, I don't need your help. So what's everybody doing this weekend? I know a lot of people went to CatCom in Kentucky, I found out. It wasn't Nashville, it wasn't Pigeon Forge, but I guess everybody was in Kentucky earlier. There we go. What are you doing, Donna? You out there cutting your lawn? Thank you, Shift Kicker. I appreciate it, Shift Kicker. Where was that? Trust in God, or Trust came in yesterday, Shift Kicker, and that was pretty cool. I really love you guys, and I like watching you guys. You guys make my day. Heading to the casino tomorrow. Win me some money. Buy a sculpture. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Finally got over to Pap Master and saw some of his videos. That was pretty neat. Well, don't hope, do. So when you go to casinos, do you just play the slot machines? I watch Slot Hopper. There's that Brian guy on there. I don't like him. There's the Big Jackpot. I don't like him. I watch Slot Hopper though. Lady J, I'm doing all right. Again, I kind of been bummed out. I finally just went and fixed my truck. I was just telling everybody I fixed my truck because I might load it up next weekend and go. I haven't decided what's going to happen yet. I don't know what's going to happen yet. But at least if my truck can make it past Nashville, maybe make it to Colorado, I don't know. I'm ready to leave. Yeah, Pap. I mean, not Shift Kicker, Goldie. Problem is that I'm sub to over 1,000 people, and I got some main channels that I go to, is like the Swifties and MLZB and all these other channels I go to, and I just I got to take the time to make time for everybody's channel. You guys come in here and you support me, and I'm going to be there to support everybody. And that's the way it should be. So, hang on a minute, I got to make my gravy. But this week I'm done making art, so what you see is what you get. If you want to purchase sculpture, let me know. Think. Again, I call this one the dog. I ship the dog out. It's a small for $60. Throw the dog out there. But I'm done making sculptures pretty much. I've got some more aluminum that I can make. Just, it's going to take a lot to do. If I make any more, I might make some more minis, giveaways. I've been sending those out. If you buy, like that one right there for $60, you'll actually get several other items in what I send out. You just don't get the sculpture and that's it. You never know what you get. I never know what I put in there. You get the sculpture plus, normally I go ahead and I'll throw a mini in there also. One of my dice or one of these. My dice aren't in here. I got minis. I got to make some more dice. Those are a hot item. The dice are a really hot item. Those are my giveaways. Everything is signed. But, you know, you're just not going to get a sculpture. I don't have channel stickers yet. I'm thinking about it. Because everybody wants channel stickers. Alright, thanks for coming in, Full Half. Like I said, I mean, oh yeah, you all get a dum-dum sucker with your sculpture. That is my trademark. Nobody else sends dum-dum suckers. But guess what? I do. Right, Donna? That's actually my trademark. People laugh. You calling me dumb? No. That's just what you get with my sculpture. I think it's funny. And I used to write all over the box. Which I might do again. But that was kind of last year when I was drinking a lot, and I just sit there, and when I go to pack it, I grab the box and I just start writing on it and just saying a bunch of weird stuff to make people laugh. And I may start doing that again. But again, I got a lot of knickknacks that I try to get rid of. So you never know what you're going to get if you buy one. You really don't know what you're going to get. Just saying. All right. Carrots, potatoes, everything's in. Just going to boil. Gotta go cut up an onion. So yeah, if you decide to buy one, you don't ever know what you're going to get in there. All right? You know, some of them even come with little rocks. All right, Lady J. 403, hey, how's it going, man? That was some nice gold you got out of that sluice last night. That's what I was watching. Zed's Place t-shirt. I'm not that big yet, buddy. But thanks, Pat. Thanks, Pap. Well, see, Goldie, you're overworking right now. And Goldie, exactly. I got my main sub that I use on my TV, and I only use that one when I go in. Somebody pisses me off, I go in there on my main and chew their butts out. Yeah, well, yeah. And I'm proud of you for doing that, Goldie. You know, I think that's awesome that, that's kind of the way it should be, kind of. And yeah, I know universities are not cheap. Isn't it like 40 or 60,000 a semester? And then you got all the books, and you got the food and the housing. see, I ended up, when my mom, I've been on my own pretty much since I was 15, but when I was 17, my mom moved back to Reno, and I stayed up in Truckee because I had a lot of friends, and I started building houses. So, yeah, I started out, just like everybody else, working at Burger King for $5.25 an hour, minimum wage. And then my first house that I built, I was making $6 an hour cash. I was only 16 years old. And the last day I was walking to work, and a guy that was building another house right up the road picked me up. He knew me because everybody it was a small town, so he knew who I was. And it was the last day on the job. I was just going up there to seal the house with a bug sprayer. That's how we did it back in the old day, was up there in Truckee with the wood. You just sprayed it with a bug sprayer, the stain sealer. He picked me up and he asked me if how much I was making. I told him $6 an hour. He's like, "How would you like to make $6.50?" I was like, "Sure." My job ended, so. And his name was Mike Greer. And so I ended up building houses, and really nice houses too. Not these things out here in Tennessee or Vegas. I mean, I actually built houses in Vegas also, but really nice timber work, timber houses, big log homes, and but I just found out my buddy Mike Greer, his kidneys have shut down. I haven't heard if he's passed away yet, but he's in hospice, and he's in Reno, Nevada right now. I'd love to go see him, but that ain't gonna happen. But he's the one that taught me how to actually be a carpenter, and I mean, I've learned from hundreds of people how to be a carpenter. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my onion in here, and we're going to put the top on, and I'll hang out for another 20 minutes. I know how everybody loves my sexy voice. And you got the face for radio. All right. I'll let that simmer for about 20 minutes, so I'll hang out. Give me something to drink. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Then I'm going to shut it down and go peel some garlic. A few dishes. Everything's in. All right. Any questions? My email, Cash App, PayPal is pinned at the top of the page. Who wants to see the dragon? We'll put the dragon up. Now this one here is $200. It's listed on eBay for, I want to say $600. I'd have to double check though. The last piece, the dog piece, 403 was $60. This one here that's spinning, I'd let go for $200. I was asking $250, but my prices have drastically reduced. But the dog piece is $60. I'd ship that out, which is pretty good deal. Yeah, that piece there, it's on burnt charred white oak. and it's a really big piece. That's a large. The largest go from anywhere from 150 to 200 to 250. If you want extra, which I suggest, get extra insurance, because the Postal Service, they're not really too kind on artwork, which I found out twice. The first one they shattered. The second one, it was kind of my fault, but we got it fixed, I guess. A piece like this on on Etsy goes for $350. Thank you. Exactly. The Postal Service, even if you put fragile, I talked to the main lady at the post office, and she flat told me, she's like, don't even put fragile on there. They'll treat it a lot worse. They don't care. They're going to treat it the same way as any other package. But the one piece that they did shatter, which I kind of gave it to a friend and it showed up, she actually heard the box slam on the porch. And it literally broke the aluminum. That's how rough they were. And it was listed all over the box, fragile. And they literally shattered the aluminum inside. That's how rough they were on that package. The corner was all banged in. And yeah, so, when I ship these out, if I ask if somebody wants extra insurance on it, I was really worried about Outlaw's piece, and I can't believe he manhandles my piece the way he does. I mean, he just grabs it and holds it by the aluminum, and he told me, on Swifties, or his channel, I think it's Swifties, he grabbed it from the base and held it upside down because his nephews or nieces or kids were asking him, what is that? And so he grabbed it and held it upside down. Honestly, it's supposed to just sit there and have something to look at. When he said he grabbed it and held it upside down, I'm like, thank God it stuck together, which I use a really good glue. And that's what I was using at the time. Now, after everything that I've learned from mounting these sculptures, that's awesome, Donna. After that, I mount these a specific way now. They've got a larger anchor in them, and I've got to get the special glue that I use is called Goop, to where it's not, it hards, it sticks to the aluminum really well, it sticks to the wood really well, but it takes a long time for it to cure. But I'm finding out that, epoxy works really, really good. The 5-minute epoxy, of course, it takes longer than 5 minutes. It takes, at least overnight, if not a couple days, for it to really set up and cure. But I actually put, like I said, I put an anchor on the bottom. Some pieces that you see, the anchor is the aluminum. It's where it broke off of the main piece. So it's got like a long tube on it to where you can drill down in the wood and then, set it in glue or epoxy, and it holds really, really good. There you go, Pap. Yeah, I mean, I found this tube of Goop and I used it on my tennis shoes, but I tried, thinking the crafts people out there, hot glue. Yeah, hot glue will hold it. Nope. So I tried hot glue, I tried some other glue, and it just didn't hold. Instant glue or super glue doesn't work. John Bob, hey bud. I was thinking about you today. I almost pulled the strunk out. I was going to pull it out, take pictures, and send them to you. I really got to get that fixed. I don't know. I may end up just throwing it in my truck if I leave next weekend. Well, let's see what happens. Hey, Robert. Good to see you again. Um, you know what I'm talking about, John. It's a rare chainsaw. I know you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's throw up another one. Maybe something more in somebody's price range, but here's another big one. That's a big chunk of ant art there. That's at least 10 to 15 pounds. It's mounted on a big chunk of cherry wood. Almost too big of a chunk, but I'd probably let that one go for around 150. I'd ask $20 for shipping, but again, shipping has just gotten outrageous. Cricket, a really good friend of mine, she sent me something from Idaho, and it was almost $20, and it weighed 3.3 pounds. This one here is probably closer to $25 to ship. How you doing tonight, Squirrel? Did Jody ever get her food? Did James ever get Jody her food? I was worried about that. Exactly. A lot of people do say coral. A lot of people say coral. I'm going to turn this down now. And I'll sit and chat with everybody while I peel garlic. Aren't you special? You get to sit there and not watch me peel garlic. How's that for a host? And you can watch my art spin. Again, if somebody wants to see some of the smaller pieces around 60 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks, let me know. Again, if somebody wants to make a donation for 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, or, if you guys want a mystery piece of art and want to make a donation of 20 to 100 bucks, if you guys, you will definitely get something nice. Plus, again, a lot of other things in your box. I like putting things in a box. Sometimes I even write on the box. I haven't really looked into it, John. When I got it, I paid $150 for it. I forgot why I went there. He bought something off of me, I think, on Marketplace, and I took it, or I bought something. I don't know. I think he bought a chainsaw off me or something. I can't remember, but I got there, and it was out in the middle of nowhere in Alabama, and he had that strunk chainsaw sitting in there, and I was just, it looks like a Harley Davidson. this thing, the strunks look badass. And then I had the money, and I asked him. I just said, "Hey, how much you want to sell that for?" He said 150, and I was like, "I'll buy it." And I brought it home, and somebody had left the gas in the tank. It still had turpentine in the gas tank. It was so bad. So I took the whole thing apart, every nut, bolt, screw. It's got a couple fuel lines on it, several fuel lines. This thing is a monster. I love it. I just got to get it put together. The only thing it didn't have was two things. It doesn't have a chain for it, and it didn't have the pull string handle. So I made a pull string handle out of white oak and put that on it. But I never really autographed picture of Mouse and Bob. If I get a laptop and a printer, I will do that for you, Donna. I'm really trying to push for a laptop and a printer right now. You know, a GoPro, I can wait on a GoPro, but a laptop and a printer is what I really, really need. Anyways, so I got the strunk and I took it all apart. Yeah, Squirrel's awesome. I mean, everybody in here is awesome. Again, I mean, I really support the fishing, metal detecting, prospecting channels. I support everybody's channel. Shift Kicker was in here early. Their talk channel, coin channel. That's where I know Shift from was the coin channels. I don't know about coin channels, but I mean they're good people in there. That's not what I was saying. So that one's 150. You know, you can go with a little smaller one for $100 shipped. And they all are signed or will be signed. I sign all my work. I give them one last polish before I send them out. So this is my small bush, Donna. The other one was my big bush. I mean, I've seen you up on Retired Rick's several times, Squirrel. But I saw you on somebody else's panel the other day too. I can't remember which one it was. I've been seeing you. Didn't you go into what's that other magnet guy that I've been going to almost every night, watching Battlefront? Can't think of his name. I can't think anymore. I'm getting old. Well, anyways, I appreciate everybody hanging out. I mean, it's pretty cool of you. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this one came off of the Queen's Crown. It's either this one or the other one. I think that other one came off the Queen's Crown, my newest one. Hopefully this will fit in there and I don't have to do anything. Yeah, it fits. Kinda. Again, $100 shipped. Hi, Wendy girl. How you doing tonight? You having a good weekend? I'm just cooking dinner, and I figured I'd throw up my artwork because it's actually kind of in the kitchen. So, I mean, I might as well. I ain't got nothing else to do. If people want to watch, they can watch. Well, thanks, Pat. Pat, I'm trying. I mean, one way or another, I mean, I'm going to do something. Right now, where I live, I don't have any work, so this is kind of what I relied on. I take care of, like I said, I take care of an 80-year-old lady and her properties, but there's really not any, you know, work around me where I live. I mean, there probably is, but, I don't know. Just, I don't know anybody around here. And I'm not sure if I want to know anybody around here. There's a lot of weird people where I live. I was talking about it the other night when I was out there on the front porch watching the storm. But people around here, they're, this is Tennessee. And I'm not putting anybody off, but I just don't like it here anymore. I want to, like I said, go camping. Donna said go camping, and yeah, I want to go back, going traveling, and I want to get another camper, and I kind of don't like it for the cats, but for Mouse and Bob, um, I had two dogs all my life. I mean, my first dog lived to 14. My last dog lived to almost 16, and when my last dog died, I decided to get Mouse, and I don't know how they would fare. I mean, they'd probably be just fine, but they like to run and have more room, and I wasn't planning on moving ever again, but I don't think they're gonna. I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. So yeah, I'll have to get a small camper, but having two cats, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go over. Rice and peas, hey man. Hey, go check this guy out, everybody. Rice and Peas got some funny shit on his channel. I love it. I met him last night. Him or her, I don't know. I went and just looked at a couple shorts, and I want to go watch some more. That poor deck. He's got this video on the deck. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. What about the deck? That was just, I don't know. Yeah, everybody go subscribe to each other. That's how, I mean, it doesn't cost anything. I need to go check out Wendy's channel. She's been a good supporter of everybody, and it's kind of funny. Last night I was watching somebody, and um, I was watching ℤ𝔼𝔻ℙ𝕃. It's a guy over in Spain that he's I don't want to say bum, but no buts. He's had a hard life, and he lives on the streets. He's homeless. I mean, but is he really homeless? I don't know, because he lives that way because he wants to. He's done drugs and had a rough life and all that. But he goes live, and I met somebody on there last night, and I'm a moderator in there, anyways. A lot of people are in people's channels now, but his name's ℼ𝔼𝔻℃. It used to be something else, and he changed it. So I mean, I can look him up, and I can post this thing. But listening to him describe some things is just crazy. Anyways, somebody was in there, and I ended up subbing to him. They didn't have any content, but they were in the channel. They were supporting him, And so I went and I subbed on them, you know. And they came back and they're like, thanks, but I don't know why you're subbing to me. I don't have anything and I never will. And I told her, I was like, I sub to anybody and everybody, no matter what. If they're supporting other channels, if they're there to watch somebody else, great. Texas Donna, awesome person. Love Texas Donna. Um, she doesn't have, I don't think she's got a single video. So, he's only 23. Who's only 23? No, man, no. Yeah, Pat, you know who I'm talking about. Mirror. Yeah, 23 my ass. But, I like hearing his stories. And that's just like anybody else in here. And I really don't, honestly, I don't like going live. I do want to get a laptop. I do want to get a GoPro. And that way I can make some really good quality videos of me doing my ant art, me, pouring my ant art, me, cleaning it, digging it up, because it takes a whole entire week just to pour, dig up, and clean the big piece. I don't know if you guys saw some of my shorts of me burning the bases. I could show people of me making the art. So, yeah. I mean, again, it takes a week. Um, and you guys, if you want to see how it's done, you can go watch my live, and you can watch it for 3 hours, or you can go to somebody else and just type in on YouTube ant art, and it'll pull up a bunch of people who do this. Not a lot of people do this, but and nobody does it like I do it. They don't make stuff that's spinning right in front of you right now. They pour the big ones, they dig them up, they spray them off with a pressure washer, and of course, their videos are all edited, and it's 30 minutes long of them pouring and digging it up and washing it off. So I suggest you go. I mean, that's how I found out about it. Is I saw one of those videos, and then I was just amazed at how cool they were, and that's what got me into doing this. With my carpentry skills, contracting skills. I mean, I call myself a contractor because I do it all. I do everything: tile, countertops, cabinets, uh, frame houses, remodels, tile. I've done it all. I've done it all for over 36 years. Done it all. So, yes, Donna. I built entire homes by myself. I've actually rented the excavator and put in the foundation, and you know built the entire house to where handed the homeowner the key. I've done all that. It's you know plumbing, electrical. I do it all. I do it all. Yeah, John, and that's mine. My all my foot. I mean, yeah, I do a little bit of editing, but not much. You can get an editor for your phone, and it takes a lot of time and effort to do. Honestly, I'd rather just go live, and people can just watch me, and hey, Zed's live again. He's building a screen door. Oh, Zed, he's laying tile. He's chopping wood. He's running a chainsaw. Oh, he just cut off the side of his face. Oh, he's working on his truck today. Let's see what Zed's up to today. Oh, we're watching a storm. Yeah. No, I remember that, John. Oh, that's terrible, Wendy. That is terrible. I hate people like that. I mean, I know I'm already subscribed to you. Yeah. I even got, yeah, Wendy's got three. She's got three shorts. Oh, come back over here. Yeah, I'm subbed up to Wendy. I subbed up to her when I was in Rick's channel. Retired Rick's. But, so yeah, John, I'm all natural, but I would like to get a GoPro, and like I was stating, I'd like to do from beginning to end video of my art sculptures, of me pouring and digging them up. I mean, that's kind of the coolest thing because it's actually kind of fun to go live when you're pouring it and you're just sitting there like we're sitting here right now, and I just chat while the aluminum's melting, and then I go and I pour it. Of course, I was drinking last year when I was doing it, and I don't drink anymore, so um so this is what you get now. Anyways, and then go back the next day and go live again and dig it up. That was cool. I mean, I enjoyed doing that, and that's what I did last year. Is I poured them one day and then went live the next day of me digging them up. You can go watch one of my lives where I was digging it up, and I got bit to pieces by them fire ants. Those fire ants ate me alive. And so I found out, kill them some bitches. Because, I mean, you can't kill them all when you just pour the aluminum. You just piss them off real bad. I mean, you kill the majority of them. But, yeah, you get some ortho ant killer and a blanket, and that worked really well to go and digging them up. So, I mean, I've got all that on lives, and if I can get a laptop, I guess you can go back to your lives and make them into a video. Oh, Wendy. Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, and you know, and I hope you go live. I've got you on notifications, and hopefully it'll tell me. Sometimes YouTube doesn't tell me, but yeah, I'd love to come and watch you, and you know, um, I go into Anita's live. She's usually has coffee every morning, and I go in and I hang out, and I see other people, and she had me up on her panel a couple times, and um, you know, I really don't like going up on panel, to tell you the truth. Honestly, I don't like going live. You know, I just don't. I mean, I wasn't even gonna go live today. I was just, again, I've been bummed out. I lost my mom to cancer. She never, she never got to meet her grandson. My mom was awesome. Just like yours, I'm sure. I mean, My dad's an asshole. I hate his guts. I can't wait till he dies. But my mom, she was special. And I really, really wish she could have seen my son grow up. I got a wonderful son, even though I haven't talked to him or seen him in 5 years. And he only lives not even an hour away, but that's his choice right now. He's 18. He can do whatever he wants. But he got brainwashed, and I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. I didn't do anything. But I still love him. If he ever needs me, I'm here. Pap, I do the skunk. Let me go back up here. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ted. It's hard. Yeah, John. I'm sorry. I'm going back up. Need a chainsaw emoji. Chainsaw. Sorry, I had to go back up. I've been peeling garlic and just babbling on. Um, well, obviously, you'll see me. You can go and see me. I don't. I'm not the guy that sits there and, matter of fact, I'm going to switch out this sculpture in case somebody else wants to buy one of a different one. Oh, let's see here. Which one haven't I shown? I got the new one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. You know, I actually showed them all. Here, we'll show this little guy for 60. Anybody wants to give me $60, I'll ship it out to them. This one is flipping you off twice, bending over, telling you to kiss my ass sculpture. That's what I named it. This is my kiss my ass sculpture. Hopefully you can see it. Well, not my ass, but you can see it in the sculpture. Movie? I don't know. I'm not planning on any movies right now. I usually just hang out on YouTube and flick through the stupid channels. I do got Peacock. Um, um, Again, I kind of talked about this. Everything's about money and it's bullshit. Peacock, I will rent Peacock for $5, you know, even though it still has ads and I hate ads. But I'll rent it for $5 and I'll binge watch Peacock for a month until the subscription goes out. Then I'll just cancel my subscription because, there's just nothing else to watch. But man, it can get expensive. Like I was saying yesterday, you get Amazon Prime and Paramount and Hulu and Netflix and YouTube at $15. YouTube sucks, by the way. I hate YouTube so much. They're just a money grubbing piece of crap. $15 so you don't have to watch ads. They're just, it's all about money. Money, money, money. But the way to do it, especially me, is because I have no money. Um, I got a little bit of money and I splurged $5 so I can watch something different on my TV besides YouTube. Ta-da! Retired Rick. Thank you. You just got home, huh? Did you see Joe? I guess you saw everybody down there, right, Rick? Um, yeah, I was watching Rick's live yesterday morning. You guys took off like 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun wasn't even up. I was trying to find out where you guys were. If you guys were going to Nashville, I was going to say, hey, swing by. But I guess it was up in Kentucky. I think Possum was there too, wasn't he? Who all was there, Rick? Donna? I can't say that. I got Dish TV when I lived in Virginia because we couldn't get any antenna TV. It really sucked. Um, but 14 years ago, I had cable, I had phone and internet, and I was paying $250 a month. And then my bill got up to $1,000, and I told Comcast to show it up their ass. I was so pissed off at those people overcharging me. I went down to Lowe's and I bought an antenna and the legs for 120 bucks. Went home, and that's when you had to buy that box. That's when they went all digital and stuff. You had to buy the box for like 40 or something to convert it to digital. But 120 bucks and not have to pay for cable ever again. Yeah. That was when I lived in Chattanooga. Yeah. No, antenna is the way to go. I mean, it's built into your TV now, but with an antenna, you can get over 30 channels. And I'm just happy with that. And they've got some really good channels on there. I used to watch Create all the time. Steve Riker, the guy that barbecued all the time. I think he got in trouble, but the Create channel, I miss that. America's Test Kitchen, and and then you get all the Fox and ABC, CBS. So you really don't need cable anymore. Cable is actually obsolete, anyways. Yeah, Comcast sucks. Exactly, Pat. I hate Comcast. We got to keep up with the internet. Let's go Comcast Infinity and beyond. No, I hate Comcast. Actually, I hate all those kind of people that they monopolize everything. Um, it's like where I live now. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I have to. I only have one internet server, and it's $60 a month. Internet should be free. All right, John Bob. Stuart, I will try to do stuff like that. Um, Let me see what happens here. But I actually thought about pouring molds, so I could probably do that. Yeah, John, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in. I will get a hold of you. I don't know why you're going to bed so early. The sun's not even down yet. Anyways, John's fun. He's a fun guy too. I love you, John. Not in that way, jeepers. Um, yeah, let me see what I can do, Stuart. I'm planning on getting that molding sand and trying different things as far as pouring. So, pouring a shark would be freaking awesome. And then we can tease that son of a gun. Hey, John. Got another John. One, two, three. Um, John, you don't have any content, but hey, don't make me regret this. This way you can go and look at other people. But welcome in, John. All right, Goldie. Thanks for coming in. Again, I mean, I wasn't expecting to be here right now. Anyways, I'm just finishing peeling some garlic for my dinner. I love garlic. 2 a.m. Yeah, she's over the pond. Good to see you, Goldie. Thank you for coming in. I'll try to throw up some Bob video in the morning. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. I might not. I know all you ladies like Bob, right, Donna? She wants a signed autograph. Now you want them to sign it. You don't want me to sign it. Okay, Goldie. Thank you. I mean, that's great. I'm fine. You have a good evening, Goldie. Thank you. I'm not really pushing to get monetized, but if it happens, it happens. But I've got a long ways to go on that. 4,000 hours or some bullshit. Yeah, good luck with that one. I mean, I guess Bob can do something funny and stupid and go viral, right? Well, that was my highest. My highest views was on Bob jumping out of that box, or you know. Yeah, I'll do that. Bob's hilarious. He's a little shithead too. Last night I was live and he was sitting there. Um, I don't know if you've seen my lamps out there, but they're cork. I got two lamps that are corked, and he ruined one of them last night. I was so upset. I was sitting here live, and I can see the lamps, and I saw him clawing on that lamp, and that's when I went running. I actually rewatched my live from last night before I came here. So, bye, Goldie. Yeah, squirrel. It just seems like a headache. I mean, yeah, it would be a different story if I've actually started my YouTube account, my main channel, which I don't even post on. I started YouTube in 2008, and I didn't know anything about YouTube until almost 2 years ago. And then I was like, oh, yeah, you can make money. Ooh, yeah. 2 years later, yeah. Um, so, but when I started YouTube, and I did hang out with some wrong people and some idiots and really good people, and uh, I don't know how all you feel about it. It's, and I don't know if I really want people knowing who I am. I mean, I've done a lot of bad things in my life, and recently I've done some bad things, but I mean, I haven't killed anybody or anything like that, but in somebody else's eyes, I was a bad boy. But anyways, it's kind of document the rest of my life, I guess. If I can help one person, I guess it serves its purpose. I do have a lot of experience in building houses and fixing things. Um, and the last 3 years, I've been by myself. I've been by myself. So, and that's when I went into YouTube. And then, you know, you get into YouTube, and the problem with YouTube is you let your head get that big. And even though I still kind of do it, I'm on YouTube from when I wake up in the morning until I go to bed at night. You will see me vanish here and there. That doesn't mean I'm gone. It means I'm just don't want to talk to anybody. Um, Again, I told everybody yesterday that I've got depression, and it gets bad sometimes. But you know, everybody, I try not to bring my personal shit up in anybody's channel, and I try not to even bring it up in my own. You know, life's a struggle, and I'm not one of those people that want sympathy or anything like that. You know, I mean, you'll hear me say, "Hey, you guys want to donate? At least you get something if you want to donate to me. You will get an ant sculpture." And I don't say it a lot, and I don't push it. If you guys want to donate, great. If you don't, great. If you want to watch my channel, great. If you don't, great. That's who I am. I'm a very giving person. I like to try to help out people if I can. And that's just who I've always been, and it's gotten me in a lot of trouble too. It's gotten me in a lot of trouble just being too nice. And you know, a lot of people out there kind of take advantage of people like that, or me, and I don't like it. So, anyways, that's enough of me going boo-hoo, boo-hoo, poor me. I just, you know, there's people on YouTube. There's this one chick, and I just despise her. And I've actually quit channels because of certain people, because it's just the same shit day after day after day. But, you know, seeing somebody go in there and boo-hooing in everybody's channel, and it's like, you know what, quit your boo-hooing and go do something about it. You know, I mean, I want people to come in here and have fun. Hey, Greek, what's up, bud? There you go. I just saw you. I was sitting there peeling garlic, so I looked up and saw that you came in. 2017 for squirrel. Well, I didn't start. I mean, my first post, if you go to my regular channel, yeah, Bob's funny as hell. Sorry, I'm going back in up. All right, John. John, you know, me too. Need to learn how to upload. Just screw with it, mess around with it, and my biggest advice is don't give a shit about anybody else. Just worry about yourself and what you're doing. As long as it makes you happy, that's all that counts. All right, that goes for everybody on YouTube here. Just make yourself happy. You doing, mouse? Wow. Hang on a minute. My phone's dying, so I'm not done peeling garlic, and I'm just gonna, you know what, say kind of screw it and hang out with you guys if you want. If not, I'll just sit here and talk to myself. Not a big deal. And I'll throw up another sculpture. Which one do you guys want to see? You want to see a big one? You want to see a small, large, or medium? I'll throw up a large. I mean, the smalls, I'm kind of running my smalls to see if anybody out there wants one. Again, this one's called Kiss My Ass. And again, that's what I see in it. I see a guy bending over with two middle fingers sticking up. So I named it Kiss My Ass. Mullet Man. There you go. Sorry, I had to get my charger. But you want to see a large one, Mullet Man? I just, okay, yeah, you're a moderator now. I mean, I showed the dragon. The dragon's 200. You know, I was asking 250, and that's shipping included. Oh, shoot, you got this one here. This one's a large. I mean, I'd probably ship it out 150 or so. This one's really, really cool. This is an actual ant art, ant, because you can see the tunnels, you can see that. See, these are the art sculptures. These are sculptures where you can see art in them. See, there's him bending over, flipping you off. See? Kiss my ass. The one spinning right now is a large. It weighs close to probably 15 pounds. You know, you kind of do this, which I send, you know, with the larges, I kind of send out rocks. You can put rocks on it like that. Kind of spruce them up a little bit. You know, that's the problem, Donna. I loved beer all my life. Matter of fact, every single day I loved beer. And now I can't. It ruined a lot of my life too. But I'm not going to get into that. It's molten aluminum squirrel. Molten aluminum poured down an anthill, a fire anthill. These are pieces off of Goliath. All these pieces like this are off of one called Goliath that I have outside. Have you seen the big one? Have you guys seen the, you know, this is a large. Do you want to see the actual ant heel? I'll show the big one. Oh gosh, I hate doing this because I didn't want to move that stupid freaking thing, but oh well. Oh well. Hopefully. All right, John. Since I got a few new people in here, squirrel, they're aluminum. It's molten aluminum poured down huge fire ant hills. These ant hills are 3 feet deep by, 3 feet wide, sort of. All right. I'll have to reset this phone, so bear with me. You get to see Mouse and Bob too. There's Bob. He's like, "What are you doing, Dad?" There. That's a full-size anthill. Of course, pieces have broken off of that, but that's what you pull out of the ground. It took me almost 3 hours to pour the one on the right, the one with the rocks in it. The ants actually went and, went around the rocks. So, in this one I was showing last night, you can see it there on the left. That's a piece of barbed wire down there. Old antique barbed wire. And then it comes actually, it's in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. You kind of see it right there. That's a piece of barbed wire. It goes all the way through it. And then the ants, they went around the rocks and stuff. If somebody's chatting, I can't see chat right now, so I don't know what's going on. This one there, I'll throw up. This one right here, I call it the cliff diver. You can't really see it over here, but I'll put it over there when I'm done. But I made that one. That one there, I would ship out for $700. 600 for the art piece. If you want to come pick it up, it's $600. But to pack that one up and ship it, it's a lot. So that one right there, the cliff diver, this one, it's got 2 sculptures on it. Looks like a bunch of guys carrying a rock up a hill. It came out really, really neat. I got that one listed on eBay for $1,250. And then the one back there was my very first one. It's over 2 feet tall. And that's actually the bottom of the anthill. That's the bottom of the anthill. See, this is the top. This was right at ground level down there. That was ground level. So you got to visualize this thing was upside down. So yeah, so to answer your question, Squirrel, it's all molten aluminum. If I did it in silver, that would be $1 million in just in silver, probably, I guess. I don't know. But that one weighs 60 pounds. That one also weighs about 60 pounds. And then I got one out in my living room on my fireplace. Can't really see it, but it's out there on my fireplace. I got 3 big ones. So this one here that's spinning right now is actually a piece off of my 4th pour. And I named it Goliath, but when you pour these, they've got to be hot, because you can only melt so much aluminum at one time. And then you got to pour it down the anthill, and then you put it back in and melt more aluminum for 5 to 10 minutes. And before it's ready to pour, and you just keep pouring and pouring and pouring. And you can't stop. If you stop, the aluminum inside the anthill cools enough to where if it's so cold it's in the ground, it won't melt together with the new aluminum that you're pouring in. If that makes sense. So those big ones you saw took me about 3 hours each to pour. I actually poured 2 of them in one day, and then I went back the next day and I dug one up and actually did a live on that one. And then nobody knew it because I didn't do it on live, but I went back like the following day or the next day and I dug up the other one that I poured. Mullet Man, YouTube. You can find out how to do anything on YouTube. Hell, they don't even need schooling for kids anymore. That's a waste of time and money to go to school anymore when you can just go on YouTube. 2 years ago when I started YouTube, started watching YouTube, I should say. You know how the recommendations come up and, they just kind of pop certain things on your, which I watch it on my smart TV. I watch YouTube on my smart TV. And one day I was watching YouTube on my smart TV and some guy, he did a video of them pouring it, them digging it up, and then them spraying it off with a pressure washer, and I was just so amazed. I've always been into ants. Even when I was a kid, burning them with the magnifying glass. I think societies, we're all ants. We're just bigger. You know, look at the freeways. You know, look at the ants. They got their own freeways. You know, they got their worker ants. They've got their soldier ants. They've got their queen ant. You know, it's just like us. We're just bigger and, you know, got a brain. You know, they go out and they get all their food, and, you know, when you kick over an ant hill, they race out, and, you know, it's just like somebody, you know, it's like us going to the Gulf War or going to wars, you know. It's like when 9/11 happened, man, you know, everybody scattered, and, you know, everybody was there for each other. Everybody was helping each other. That's exactly what the ants do. You go kick over the top of an ant hill, all the ants come running out, you know, and then the next day they got their home put back together. So, you know, looking in that kind of stuff. CZ Kid, I'll be sending your stuff out here Monday. I was trying to do it, but I had to work on my truck today. But CZ Kids won one of my mini sculptures. You know, again, I got it packed up and it's sitting over there. It's just I haven't been able to make it to town yet because my truck's overheated. I pulled the thermostat out of it today so I can get to town and back. So, just so you know, you're welcome, and I appreciate you, and thanks for coming in. I'm going to email everybody when I send it out. I'll get you a tracking number and all that, which I think you're really close, so I don't think yours will get there in probably a day. I can't remember. I've got 6 packages that need to go out, and that's another reason why I was kind of waiting to send everything out because, you know, I didn't want to run back and forth to the post office 6 times. Actually got 2 more packages that I want to make up and get them sent out. Um, they're kind of freebies, but it's kind of exposure to hopefully I can probably sell my bigger ones. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're down in Huntsville, so yeah, I'll get it out Monday. You might have it Tuesday. If not, I'm sure Wednesday. I mean, I'm only about an hour away from you, dude. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe 2 hours. I can't remember. Anybody else in here been to Huntsville? I've been to Huntsville. They got the space museum down there. I've been down there once. Huntsville, Alabama. Hey, Squirmy. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I got my truck done, came in and had a cigarette and started cooking. Um, this one you see spinning is $200 also. It's a large. I was asking 250. I got, you know, the dragon in this one's, you know, 200. Technically, I have another one that's 200, but if somebody wanted it for 150, I'd probably let it go. But again, email me. My email, Cash App. Um, I'll state it again. If you do a donation, I will send you something special. It'll definitely be worth your donation. If it's $20, $30, $50, $60, $40, $100, get you a really cool sculpture. Um, one that's already made. Again, I mean, I've got some aluminum that I can make some weird sculptures if I really wanted to. But right now, I'm done making sculptures until these ones sell. I'm just overloaded, and I've got to get these cleared out before I attempt to make any more. I don't have any more big pieces unless I shatter the one out front, which I might do, and that would make some really cool sculptures. Um, but again, like the one spinning right now, it's aluminum on top of, I took a blowtorch on cherry wood. You know, the base is actually kind of too big for it, but hey, it is what it is. You know, this one really wasn't, I wasn't thinking about making this one as a spinner. It's more of a sculpture. But, thanks for coming in, Squirmy. You been eating anything delicious lately? Jar of mayonnaise? Yeah, I'll throw up some other ones. Um, you know, I will be making some mini sculptures for, giveaways, or if somebody wants, I don't have channel stickers. I may get some channel stickers someday, but I'm not really looking into channel stickers right now. My sculptures are my sticker. I make, the ones with the pool ball, dice. I got some glass chess pieces that I'm gonna try to drill. And I forgot to plug my phone back in. I totally forgot to plug my phone back in. Come on. The mini sculptures, this one here, probably ship out for around $70, $60. I don't know. That one there is really cool. I think I was asking 80 for it. I don't remember. Somebody shot me. I don't know. Somebody wanted it tonight. I don't know. Shoot me an email and offer me a price. Because I might just take it. Armored sweatpants. Let me go to your channel. Let me You haven't done anything recently, have you, Armored? Your last video was 3 weeks ago. Best of cutting. Yeah, I watched that one. Oh, he's got some cool pipes. That is way cool. I'm gonna have to check those out. Yeah, everybody, go check out one of my best supporters. He's been there for a couple of years for me. Yeah, man. I love this dude. He's really cool. And he's a really good supporter of my channel. Everybody go subscribe to him. Check out his videos. Really good guy. He does a lot of swords and stuff. Something that I really haven't gotten into, but I like watching. Anything that there you go, Armored. Thanks for coming in, bud. It's good to see you. Yeah, anything that destroys, yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it. Yeah. Ah, dude, you've been there for me. Glacier Shark must be fishing or something. Usually Glacier's in here giving me shit. I like Glacier too. He's a really good guy. ℼ to go up to Alaska and hang out with him for the summer. He can have that winter crap. No. But then again, here I'm wanting to move to Colorado, which they get snow big time where I want to go, anyways. It won't bother me. I just can't stand excessive cold and heat anymore. Exactly. No. There's a guy on YouTube, Edward something, and of course, he's a multi-millionaire, and his granddad or his dad, he always steals his dad's car and goes and blows it up with a grenade. You know what I'm talking about? He's kind of fun to watch. There you go, Texas Donna. Yeah. Um, you know, what? No, it's just, I don't know. I'm still peeling garlic. It's almost probably time. I don't even know how long this has been going for. A couple hours, maybe. What's everybody up to tonight? Anybody on live? Anybody? Somebody asked me, I think Pat, what kind of movie I was going to watch. I don't know. There's just no good movies on. Um, I don't think there's anything new on Disney. So, I mean, I don't have Disney right now, anyways. But like I was saying, I mean, back in the day when they had Blockbuster and you rented movies and stuff, it started, a buck a night, or you had dollar nights, and but you spent $4 for a movie for one night, and then Netflix came out with all that stuff and whatever. But with Disney, I don't know how much is Disney, $9.99 a month. Um, so again, I mean, I'll wait for Disney to get a couple new movies out, or their series like that little Yoda dude character. Um, I can't think of the name of it right now. Magolian. You guys know who I'm talking about. Or Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm really big into Star Wars. Of course, I was there when Star Wars came out back in the 70s. Um, I do, Donna. I do. Um, After what happened to me, that's all I had was a Blu-ray and DVD until I got internet again. But yeah, I mean, I love blockbusters. I can't believe they shut them down. And then I mean, Redbox pretty much put them out of business. Netflix put them out of business too. And did you know that Blockbuster had the option to buy Netflix, and they turned Netflix down? And Netflix turned around and put Blockbuster out of business. Yeah, you can watch that on YouTube. Like I said, you can watch anything on YouTube. um, but yeah, that's how I got into fire ant sculptures. And I saw somebody else do it, and I was just intrigued, and I loved it. I mean, they're so beautiful. Um, and then, I'm contractor. I was a general contractor in California. Out here in Tennessee, you don't have to have a license um, to be an independent contractor. You can build things up to $3,000 or $30,000 without a license in Tennessee. So one of my clients that I was working for, he bought 23 acres off a guy that lived there for most of his life, a semi truck guy, and he had all this aluminum. So I got all the aluminum off the property for helping him clean it up and working. And I actually got paid for working on his house, but helping clean up the property because there's just so much crap on this property that was my payment, was all the aluminum. And so I've got tons of aluminum still that, I mean, I got enough to make 5 or 6 more ant hills, fire ant sculptures. Do you, Pat? Um, I go to the pawn stores. You know, every pawn shop you can get Blu-rays for $1 now, I think, but you can get like 10 DVDs for $5. And I used to have just thousands of DVDs. I ended up selling them all for like $40. I threw them all in a big old construction bag and put them on Marketplace and said, I took pictures, pictures of most of them in a pile, and I put on there, it was like $40. I just want them gone. Um, there's a couple channels on YouTube that I really like. Shout out to DJ Fruit Loops. He hasn't really done anything recently. He was actually on yesterday playing SpongeBob. And I went in and watched him a little bit, said hi. But he puts together some of the greatest videos at night, Stoner's TV or some bullshit. And it's a bunch of old documentaries, and I think that's cool. And then you got, I'm going to have to check you out too, Pat. Um, I like that shit. You got the Nut House. You got Big Movie Guy or something like that. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Big movie fan. No one under 18. Oh, damn it. Come on. He's back in the saddle again. There. Ta-da. Oops. Anybody still in here? I'm just showing 4, but yeah, my dumb ass didn't have the stupid thing plugged in. I had it plugged in on the phone. Everybody's left me now. Oh no, what am I to do? Mr. Magoo. Oh well. People will be like, whoa, he's back in the saddle again. Uh, this one right here is $50 shipped. Make me an offer. Thanks, Pat. I wasn't going to, but I thought because I plugged the damn charger in my phone. Well, the charger's to an extension cord. I'm sure you can figure out the extension cord wasn't plugged in. I was sitting there. No, I thought the extension cord was plugged in. Obviously not. Uh, this is that one was talking about. Um, I think you saw something different in it because I saw somebody, or you're the one that agreed it was a jockey riding a dinosaur. Um, yeah. Again, this one's $50 shipped if anybody out there wants it. And wow, I got some people back here now. I guess I faked everybody out. I figured everybody would have left. Thanks for hanging out. Took a minute, but I'm still peeling some garlic. 2 whole cloves of garlic. That's really, really good. There's this pizza place in Truckee, California. Oh man. Oh, I felt so bad for the people. The guy that I worked with, his name was Walter. He passed away from cancer also. But for that, this pizza place, I'd get sausage, pepperoni, and roasted garlic pizza. Oh, it was the best. Roasted garlic. And the pepperoni, you know how you fry pepperoni on top of a pizza? I still haven't figured that out. But the pepperoni would be like crunchy, burnt pepperoni. I mean, but not burnt. It was like just well done pepperoni. That was the best. Yeah, calzone. I don't know calzones. We are just talking about that. Somebody was talking about that. Shift Kicker and Tin, I think, was talking about calzones the other day. Just calzones. Yeah, I mean, I like them. I love pizza also, but calzones they just blow up and they're like really hollow inside. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's just like a pocket of air. I think a calzone. If it was like a burrito where there wasn't like that big old air pocket inside, it'd be better. All right. Oh, jeez. Heck, my dinner will be done in almost 30 minutes. I'll leave it in there a little longer. Yeah, I mean, it's probably done right now. I'm going to turn it down even more and just let it sit here for probably another hour. Ricotta cheese? Is that what they put in calzones? I just thought it was like a inside pizza. I mean, I guess you can put it whatever in it. you know. Oh, no, I didn't know that. I mean, I haven't eaten too many calzones, obviously. But anyways, I guess I can try to throw my new one up. I still got to put polyurethane on the base. This is the new one. Um, I thought it was sold, but it still may be. I mean, the guy that wants it had other obligations this weekend, so maybe next week. If I'm still around. If I'm still around, it might be for sale. Um, Let me pull it back. I can't get the whole thing in with where it's at. And that's the problem. I don't want to redo this. I mean, I could go out and go back on StreamYard, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to mess with this. Yeah, that's the new one. I don't know if you've seen this one, Pat. I'm trying to get this camera to stay. It may or may not stay. I don't know. Hang on. There it is. All right. Hang on a minute, folks. Hey, Mary. How you doing this fine evening? I'm trying to get this set up. I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so I'm trying to get my camera to stay, which it ain't going to want it probably. It ain't gonna do it. No, I'll get the box. Hang on, folks. This is what happens when I got to go for the big one. Oh, we'll get the box again. Mom. 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 Maybe. Can we do it? There you go. Maybe, baby. Ta-da! Made it. Got it. Hi, Mary. I've been cooking a pot roast, Mary. I mean, that's why I was just sitting here and letting these things spin. I just figured while I was making dinner, I would sit and chat and oh, cheesecake. Oh, no cheesecake here. Pot roast. Yeah, that's what I'm cooking again is pot roast. You know, that's my favorite and my go-to. Florida Thunder Digging's on with Rob, Gary's Trains, Lady J. I'm gonna have to go say hi to her. Shrek and Wreck show. Oh, everybody's coming on now. Watch Roy. I got a channel membership gifted to me again. What are you up to, Mary? About what? 5'8", 5'7"? I wasn't too sure if I would like this one, but I'm actually loving this one. This piece is really, really nice. I like the way it's offset and It came out so neat. I think it's just awesome. I'm going to shine up that base, and it's going to really just look really good. So what you doing, Mary? Before my phone died, I was asking everybody what they were up to tonight. You don't want to look at ugliness. You don't want to look at ugliness. My sculptures are a lot more prettier. Can I? Besides, I haven't done my hair. Probably shouldn't do this, but I'll do it just for you. See? Hi. You see me? There you go. Ta-da! Alright, I'll do a face shot. And that's it. And that's all you're going to get. And then everybody's going live now. See? I'm not very pretty. That's all you get. Ta-da! Let's see what I look like. It wasn't very pretty, was it? Told you. That's all you get. I'm going to make me a smoke. Oh, we got it. I gotta go do that. Ah, dang it. Well, I'm not gonna play right now. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm coming back. See, I got everybody out of here because I faked it. My phone died. Yeah, nobody's saying anything anyway, so. Anyways, this is my newest one. As far as a big one, I'm gonna make some more minis. Everybody's coming on now. I'm gonna throw this one off. Anybody wants to buy one? I can't believe this one nobody has bought yet. Like that one is just so freaking cool. Alright, I'm pull it back down. Look at that. Come on. There. Ta-da. Oh, you like that one? Yeah, the new mount. Thank you. It actually turned out really, really cool. Um, like I said, a guy, I'm trying to get my tablet linked up to everybody. A guy wants it. Um, he's a good guy too. I don't know if what happened. If I mean, he said that he's got some prior engagements, maybe next week. So next week I may not be around. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. The nut house is on. He's been on for an hour, it says. Pap, I love them all. I would love to have like a small gallery, where I can make hundreds and hundreds and just have them around my gallery and have people just come in and look at all of them, and if they wanted one, they'd buy one right off the shelf. Um, each one's just so unique. The dinosaur rider, dinosaur jockey. Just let me know. You know, I don't know where you're at. What state you in? I know if I was to ship it to LA, it cost $18. Yeah, dinosaur jockey. Tucson. Huh. I used to live in Kingman. Right. Well, I mean, Pat, you want to send me $40, I'll ship it to you, bud. Maybe, maybe it'd be $10 to ship. I don't know, Tucson. I'd have to check on it, but I'll try to throw some more in with it, something else in with it. But I sent one this size to LA, and it cost me $18, and I got to make some kind of money on it. But you know, all right, yeah. And you send me $50 and I'll ship it out Monday if you can. I mean, you got my Cash App up there. If you really want it, I'll put it to the side. WK's in the house. Hi, girl. I love your sticker pack that you sent me. I wasn't expecting all that, girl. And some little birdie told me you had a birthday coming up. Yeah, Pap. Just let me know. Email me. That way, you can send me your address, and I'll throw it in a box tonight or tomorrow. And I got to polish it, and then I'll probably put some more poly on it. Or if you really, really want it, and you need a few more days, just tell me, and I'll set it to the side. I mean, I haven't really had any other offers on it. Here, I'll throw it back up for you though. That way you can look at it a little bit more. Yeah, just email me, Pap. One crystal honey today was Scott Sharp. Hmm. All right, Pap. Thank you, WK. Pap is gonna buy the one that's spinning right now. We call it the jockey riding a dinosaur, or the dinosaur jockey. Oh, 20 years. I'm not sure. I think that's the same date. I'm pretty sure that's the same date. I take care of a 80-year-old lady and her properties here in Tennessee. And I think her birthday is also the 20th. She'll be 80 years old. Yeah. Oh, she's stubborn as hell. I give her hell though. I tease the hell out of her. But all right, I'll set that one aside for you, Pap. I will shine up the base. I like the base the way it is, but I'll put some more polyurethane to make the base shiny. If unless you want it just like this. It's got probably about 5 coats of poly on it already. It actually was signed. I signed that one in January last month. Still waiting for somebody to send money on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and show it off anyways. That piece there is really beautiful. You and me both, WK. I already feel like I'm 80. Mad wants this one, Anita. Um, Anita wants this one, but we'll see. Again, Cricket inspired me to make this one here. I know, don't you love that when you go to subscribe to somebody, but you're already subscribed, and you go, okay. Yeah, this one turned out really cool, I think. It's definitely different. Like I said, like the new one that I just showed previous, couple little bit ago. Yeah. That's what that's what you're supposed to do with YouTube. I mean, I sub to people all the time. And again, I mean, my channel has grown in the last 3 months tremendously. I mean, I was in 200s when I first started doing my sculptures again. I only had 200 subscribers. So I'm between Chattanooga and Nashville. What are you talking about? You got my address, silly. You silly girl. No, where is it? I had it in the kitchen, but I brought everything out here last night. Get down. Get down. I don't know where it is. Give me a sec, WK. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. Now that I got you here, WK. Excuse me. I can say thank you in person. Well, kind of. I thought this was way cool. That is so neat. You can't really see it because of the glare. Here, we'll turn them sideways. WK Prospecting. Thank you so much. Coin, give me a minute. And then I got the stickers. And a little poem on the back, which I love. That was so cool. On the button. That's so neat. And there's a fridge magnet. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you. I like the bag too. Hey, corn artist. How you doing today? Cool. I already like your channel, Coin. I'll try to get over there when I can. We'll get over to you and check you out. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's throw up another. Just throwing them up, throwing them up. Oh, you're welcome. Wow. Yeah, I know you've been busy. Oh, can't even really see this one, can you? Sitting there spinning it and can't even see it. Another pretty cool one, I believe. Oh, I swear. One day I will have a full-on setup with a gizmo, or whatever they call those stupid things. Gimo, whatever. My tablet is lagging. You like my setup? Um, I mean, I can change it out and different stuff, and I mean, it's just what I got right now. It's just a bar top. Yes. Are you monetized? Four cats. Hey, bud. Why aren't you blue? I thought you'd been in here before. Thanks for coming in, four cats. Oh, I just was wondering. Um, Rick got monetized, and I think well, I mean, he does pop up lives. He went to the Cat Con yesterday morning and did a live on the way, and he was in earlier actually, but um, I don't know. I mean, I've everybody. I mean, I'm subbed up to a lot of different people, and trying to find spots is kind of weird and tricky. Um, Thanks for coming in, four cats. Uh, like tomorrow night, it's all the metal detector. They go live on. Well, they do premieres of what they've dug up, I guess, through the week on Sunday nights. So I usually am watching the metal detecting family channels and all that on Sunday nights, and Swifty goes live Tuesday and Friday nights, and MLZ and B and the coin communities. I mean, just everybody's scheduled differently. Coining Around goes live Wednesdays and Sundays, and um, I try to go in there and say hi at least. Oh yeah, it's cool cats. I got a lot of cool people. I got every spectrum of the YouTube people, or they come in and say hi and kind of check out my work. Yeah, coin. Yeah, I mean, I go in there. I mean, I would love to participate a lot more as far as the duck races and stuff, but MLZB, I'm going to ship him a couple pieces of my art. Um, he came into my channel and loves my art and wants me to go up on Friday social hour. Um, don't know when that's going to happen, but one day, hopefully soon, I can, you know, I'm going to go ahead and just ship him some sculptures. I kind of feel weird about it. I mean, because they've just got all that silver, and then you got Reckless Metals that does all his silver. Well, thank you, and I am. I mean, you see the one spinning. I mean, I'd like to get $300 for that. In due time, WK. In due time. Cause see, I got your address now. Oh, speak of the devil, Reckless Metals just went live. Um, yep, I got your address, silly girl. Um, yeah, but going back to MLZB and Reckless Metals, it just went live, which um, Coin Artist probably just went over to their channel, anyways. But they deal with silver. Mine is silver. It's silver polished aluminum, but you know they do a lot of the coins and unique coins and giveaways, and well, not giveaway. Well, they do giveaways also. But that's some cool, expensive crap that they got. Yeah, coin. I'm about the same way. I mean, I'm trying to sell these. I was explaining this earlier. I mean, this is, I don't usually. I do pop up lives. I don't have any certain schedule. I'm trying to sell these to make a living right now because I don't work. Where I live, I don't like the people for one thing, but there really isn't a lot of work for me around here until because I just don't know anybody around here, and I really don't want to know people around here. So this is kind of what I'm trying to do with this, and I mean my big ones, yeah, my big ones. I can't ship out my big ones, and I can't unplug my phone. You can go back, you can see my avatar. I've got big, huge fire ant mounds that for 60 pounds of aluminum is poured down them. And then I dig them up and polish them and everything. And they're really, really pretty. Yeah, and these here, I mean, I ask for donations, $20, I'll send you something. And it's not silver, it's not gold, it's not a coin, it's art. Um, just like and I've got like 23 pieces. Well, now less because I packed up 6 of them. And I do giveaways. And I send small little dice and pool balls and like to channels, and they can give them away on their channel. So yeah, there's some stuff like to get to make them. Oh man, I think I was saying mentioned that the other night. So I know where you're coming from, Coin. Um, yeah, I mean, I'd love to do a duck race. I'm just not set up with it. I don't have a laptop. I got a phone. I got a piece of crap tablet. I got a piece of crap phone, and then I got my good phone and I got my TV. So I really haven't. I'm still experimenting with YouTube also, but again, I mean, I'm selling my pieces, and that's what it's all about. Where I actually live, I love it. I love the house. I love the 7 acres that I live on, but it's not mine. It's this lady's that I take care of, and she lives in another place about 13 miles away. And that's where I do all my fire ant pours. Um, I just don't like the people where I live, and I've lived in Tennessee for over 20 years now, and I just don't like the people. So I'm not buddy buddies with any of the people. I don't go. I think they got one bar in town. It's actually a bar grill. I don't do bars. I don't socialize with people. The only time I socialize people is when I go into the store, and I really don't talk to anybody. I don't know anybody here. Um, a lot of the smaller towns in Tennessee, if you're not born there, they really look at you like you're an outcast. In the small towns in Tennessee, um, yeah, exactly. And the small towns where I'm at right now, they own the town, and I'm they don't give a rat's ass about me. You know, it's I live in the woods, and I don't know anybody around here. I don't even talk to my neighbor across the street. We don't I'm not his buddy. we're friendly enough to wave, and you stay over there, I stay over here, sort of thing. So yeah, Alaska. I mean, I'd love to go see glacier shark. I wouldn't want to live in Alaska though. Yeah, if my thought when I first moved here is that I'm taking care of the 80-year-old lady. She doesn't have any kin. She doesn't have any children. She doesn't have a spouse. She doesn't have anybody. And you know, I'm kind of like her only. Well, I mean, she's got some friends, but I take care of her. I go down to her place and I fix up her place, her electrical, her yard, her fence, or anything that she wants. I go down and I do it for her. And I take care of this place up here. I had to redo all the sewer lines when I first moved in. I had to do all the water lines when I first moved in. Take care of the mowing and cutting and cleaning. And I didn't, last year I kind of let all that go, but now I'm trying to get it back together. So yeah, she's going to be 80 years old next month. She's not in the best health. So yeah, Shenandoah. I've lived in Virginia for a couple of years. About 5 years ago, I've been to Shenandoah. Actually camped at Shenandoah Lake. Um, that part of Virginia was fine, but where I lived, it sucked. Another small shithole town, Heathville, Lotsburg, Virginia. You know where that is, Four Cats? I'm sorry, but those people were assholes. And I met some good people in Virginia, but I just didn't care for Virginia that much either. See, I'm originally from Lake Tahoe, West Coast, and I'll tell you what, it's a lot different on the West Coast than it is the East Coast. And honestly, I wish I would have never came out to the East Coast, especially now. But I'm trying to get back to Colorado. Colorado, I love Colorado. It's beautiful. I like my mountains and I like my clear water. Here there's not any clear water around Tennessee. The Tennessee River is yuck brown. You can't even eat the fish out of the Tennessee River because it's all polluted from the nuclear plant factories up the river. They've got signs downtown Chattanooga. Don't eat the fish. You can have one a month if you want to eat it. That's yeah, you know. It's yeah, and then this summer, don't even get me started on the summer. The summer here suck. You walk outside and you're drenched. You're just drenched with sweat once you walk outside. You step outside, you're just drenched. Okay. Yeah, Florida. Yeah. I've been to Florida once. It was my son's birthday, and my ex-wife wanted me to go, and I went. Yeah, you can have Florida. I didn't like Florida too much either. Um, so yeah, you're up by Jody. There's a lot of people from Tennessee on YouTube. Jody, Catfish Jody. Oh, you're man. Um, Pontoon Jody is her name. Yeah, yeah, she's up there by Watts Bar. That's where she always fishes, Watts Bar. Yeah, I love Jody. She's a sweetheart. Mm. Yeah, yeah. There's another guy that I know. His name's Gerald. He lives up there by Watts Bar. I mean, I've known so many people in Tennessee that on YouTube that it's just nuts how many people from Tennessee are on YouTube. Yeah, we down in Santa Rosa, LA. Yeah, those people. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm 2 hours from Watts Bar. I mean, I know exact. I mean, I've been to Watts Bar. I used to live in Cleveland, Tennessee, which is right down the road from Watts Bar. Georgetown. I lived in my camper at Georgetown for probably half a year or so. Not as far as prospectors, I guess. A lot of magnet fisher. A lot of it's fishing and magnet fishing. Um, yeah, yeah. I've thought about getting into that too, and metal detecting. Yeah, I'm not that far from you. Of course, my truck won't make it there. My expedition won't. Everybody's moving to Tennessee because it's cheap. Let me put it that way for cats. Everybody wants to move to Tennessee because it's cheap. You can get houses are cheap, insurance is cheap, everything is cheap. So everybody's moving into Tennessee now or Arizona. I heard that from a old friend out there in Arizona. Everybody, all the Californians are moving into Arizona and blah blah blah. Uh, exactly, everything, and that's why everybody's moving to Tennessee. Um, and it just depends on what you make, because out in California, I mean, and this is over 20 years ago. Out in California, I was making $35 an hour cash. On my license, I was making 65 an hour. So, and then you move here, my top wage has been $25 an hour. Yeah, Tennessee, $25 an hour. But California, I'm making 35 cash or, anywhere, whatever. But but I did work in Chattanooga and I made really good money. I worked for the rich people, Greg Vidal, and I actually had all the keys for a bunch of the historical buildings downtown. I was on call for a guy named Buddy Parks that looked up to me and admired me. And every time he called me, I was there to fix whatever he needed fixed. And I made a lot of money in Chattanooga, but I don't anymore. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to look at your address, WK, and see where you're at. I mean, you're not that far, so but heck, I might not even be here next weekend. I don't know. That's kind of why I was working on my truck today. I got to clean it out, but if I go, I'm loading the cats. I'm loading up all my aluminum, all my art, and what other tools I can pack up. I really want to get a camper before I go, but we'll see if that happens or not. I may stay. It all depends next weekend what happens. I've got to talk to somebody. And it's just some personal shit that I'm dealing with. So, anyways, people, thanks for coming in. If you want a piece of my artwork, email me. I'll give you my phone number. I'll do whatever and make it work if you want. If you want a mystery piece of art, my Cash App is up there. It really helped me out. And no matter if it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, if you want a mystery piece, you will get a nice piece of Z art and a lot of other items in your box. So, well, thank you. Again, I am going to cut this off. I'm going to eat. Yeah, Kat. I mean, that's the way to do it. That's how you do it. I just didn't do it. I traveled. I met up with the wrong women. You know, I drank a lot. I was stupid. You know, now, this past year I was trying to put my life back together and hit another roadblock, but hey. Oh, I'll be around, Coin. I'll be going live again. I just don't know when. I don't have any set schedule. Yeah, I mean, everybody, you're supposed to learn from your mistakes, but all I want to do is be left alone. Leave me alone. All right, people. I am hungry, and I am going to shut this down, and I'm going to go watch YouTubers. I appreciate everybody coming in. Here, you guys want to see the big ones now? Here's the biggies. Those are the fire ant sculptures. Those are the bigs. That's, the one on the right is 60 pounds. I call that the Queen's Crown. Again, it's even got an old antique piece of barbed wire going through it. You can kind of see it down there. See that barbed wire? And it runs all the way through it. Comes out on that side right there. But, and then I didn't show this one tonight. This one's like $700, so I didn't show it. But that's the cliff diver, cliff jumper. I named it after me because I just want to jump off the cliff. And then you got my first one back there. It's over 2 feet tall. That was the very first one I poured. But you can see all the intricate tunnels and everything. They're just amazing. They're just really amazing. So, all right, folks. That's it for me. Here's all my sculptures in my ashtray. But I've got a few of them. If you see any that you like, let me know. Email me. Good night. Thanks for coming in. WK, I'll be talking to you. Everybody have a blessed evening. Laters. 3 hours and